Hi there. I am carving a kuksa, a wooden cup. It's going to be a gift. And now I wouldn't say that I'm an expert wood carver at all, but it is something I enjoy doing, and I'll tell you why. It makes me feel useful. You know, I can carve this wooden cup and make something useful. This is actually a leftover piece from an elm branch, and I used most of that branch to make a longbow. So this is just it would have been thrown away if I didn't make it into a cup. Hopefully it will serve its purpose. Okay, let's put this back. Let's see here. And before I continue, this video is actually not sponsored, but this video is sponsoring SOS Galgos. And I want all of you, if you can, if you have just a couple of minutes, to take a look at their website. They are rehoming Spanish greyhounds, and I had a Spanish greyhound. We lost our dog before in December, so a few months ago. There are lots of those dogs that need a new home, and please, if you can, just take a look at their website. Lots of information about those dogs there, and it would mean the world to me if you could just take a look. I think that in our modern day and age, it can sometimes be difficult to see how you are being useful. And let's be honest, not everyone is. But it was maybe easier back in the old days when more people did some kind of craft. So you could carve your wooden cup and you made something, you know, and someone would be using this cup. You could, if you were a blacksmith, you would make something, a tool maybe, or an axe, and that's something that would be used, you know. By the way, wood carving is very, what's it called, addictive. So, and there is nothing better than bringing your little wood carving kit out in the woods and carving something, a spoon maybe, something, you know. It's just wonderful. So how can we in this modern day and age achieve this feeling that we are being useful? Well, you can get yourself a hobby where you make something. You can go out there and help someone with something. I think the key is that we need to recognize that it is important for everyone to feel useful and to do something that is useful. And I think actually a main reason for depression is actually when people, they sit there and they don't really do anything, and then you start thinking, what's the point, you know? What's the point? I would rather try to, you know, be out in my little garage and and make something there. And especially now that we have this, well, let's face it, we have a recession. or depression, some say. And lots of people are about to discover that maybe they were not as actually needed in their workplace, so they're being laid off. That's why now it's more important than ever to do something, so that you get this feeling that you are actually useful. Now, we could go further, but I think it's always, at least for me, it's not a good idea to carve something like this while I'm talking, so I'm going to put my knife down. Okay, so my question to you would be, are you doing something that makes you feel useful? I would say wood carving is something I recommend, but different people like different things, but I think we should all try to find something, either our work, or our profession, or a hobby, so that we can all feel useful. So it's not perfect. That's okay. It doesn't have to be. The main point is that I've made something and it makes me feel useful. I think it's very healthy as well to work with your hands. I think that's very healthy. It's totally impossible to put the knife down when you started. And by the way, thanks to Beavercraft, who sent me this wonderful wood carving kit. They have this traveling kit here, and they also sent me some larger spoon carving, well, some hook knives and gouges and stuff. Yeah, thank you. I am enjoying your excellent tools. Now, I would say that there's just something special about being out in the woods and just picking up a piece of wood and you start carving, and you make something and you create something. I wouldn't say it's necessarily art, but it is creative, it is. And I like giving these little pieces away as gifts. It brings joy to other people, which is also, by the way, quite important. If we can do something that brings joy to other people, best thing there is. Okay. So, what can I say? I'm sorry I don't have a campfire out here. It's we have a fire ban, so that's why I don't have a campfire today. But I am enjoying my woodland walks anyway. Yeah. Okay. Check out the member section. There are lots of live streams. If you go to the members or join, it says on the tab there. I put all my live streams there, and some exclusive videos and stuff. And yeah, I think that's all for now. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And if you're in, you know, quarantine, self-isolation, something like that, just try to, you know, hang in there. Things will get better. And yeah, we need to stay positive and optimistic. Very soon you'll be out in the woods or wherever you want to go again. Let's just keep that in mind and hope for the best, prepare for the worst. But anyway, have a wonderful day. We'll talk soon. Bye.